Yo, what's up, purple people and music lovers? This your boy P. Ross in the building, and I got my man Micah, aka
CMS,
aka
The One,
aka
M Boogie,
and we are the Purple Underground. Now, we have another great review for y'all from a spectacular album and
sorry.
and considered amongst most Prince fans to maybe be his greatest and most prolific work ever.
Yes, indeed.
You know?
Yes, indeed.
And the name of this album is...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you up.
Did I jump? Did I jump?
Yeah, I think you did jump a little bit. It's all good.
And his most prolific work, and the name of this album is...
And this is his 9th studio album,
yes,
by the way. And this album is the double LP.
Which y'all will be getting part 1. We'll be doing this 1, then this 2. It'll be a separate video, so.
Yes. So, shall I?
You shall. Yes, you shall.
The double album and masterpiece.
Sign of the times, baby. Yay, yay.
All right.
Yo, I remember when this record first dropped. A friend of mine back then, I ain't gonna mention no names, but you know what I'm saying, he was like the first one out of all of us to get like a job, like as a teenager. He bought Sign of the Times cassette, and he bought like a boom box. That's all we played, bro.
That's it?
That's it, Sign of the Times, man. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? Yo, that's how hot that album was, man.
Oh, man. Well,
And how hot it is today.
Yeah, it's definitely hot, and in this video, I'm sure that is probably what you're gonna be hearing a lot from both of us about how hot and how phenomenal this album is. So I mean, it was released March 30th in the UK, 1987. Then March.
Shout out to the UK.
Yes, and March 31st over here in the US.
A year after Parade.
Yes, sir.
And that's very interesting.
And it was released again on Paisley Park.
Paisley Park.
And Warner Brothers.
You know,
I just wanted to plug that in. And this is the first solo, well, yeah, you could say solo album.
Yeah, solo Prince. Well, he was rid of the revolution, and he was on his own.
Right. And
he was doing his own thing.
Yep. This was the first album after he disbanded the great band.
The legendary Revolution.
So
let's get into the first track, man.
Okay.
Sign of the Times. I had read something, either I read or saw it in a video. I think it was Nelson George who had kind of compared Sign of the Times to what Public Enemy started doing later on in their careers, like as far as, you know, addressing certain political issues and certain issues in communities and stuff like that. You know, with Sign of the Times is a very deep song, very deep.
Yeah, I think it's a great record. I mean, excuse me, the great song. This is Prince's way of what's the word I'm looking for? Reporting, you know, on what he sees the world. You know, you know, at that time. You know, and I remember the VH1 interview from '97 with Chris Rock. He said that Sign of the Times, the song, was probably the first record that made reference about AIDS.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, the music is funky.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and
I remember Des Dickerson had said something in the Glory years, I think, where he said Sign of the Times was just phenomenal to him personally because he don't know how Prince incorporated all the different type of sounds that you hear in Sign of the Times.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, I love it.
Great song.
I love it. I love the song. The single actually was a pretty big hit. I mean, it got to #1 on the R&B charts and #3 on the pop chart, so it did very well. And for those, that's the single. And there's Cat Glover, so that's not Prince's body.
I remember that was the rumor that was Prince behind the heart.
Right.
People so crazy.
Uh-huh.
But yo,
Great song. Great song. Definitely one of his well written, everything. And
perfectly written, as a matter of fact.
And let me just say this about the video, the music video. I think the reason why the music video was like that was because I think Prince wanted the people to get the message, what he was trying to get across.
Well, you know, I think that's the difference between an artist, a true artist, and somebody just making music to make music. A true artist wants you to get what they're actually trying to say visually, not necessarily happen to see them, but understand what they're saying on wax.
Right.
You know, I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
I think that's what separates Prince from a whole lot of people. So,
yeah,
you know.
No doubt.
All right, moving on. Playing in the Sunshine. Man, you know what? I think Playing in the Sunshine is such a phenomenal song. I love it to death.
Mm-hmm.
Love it to death.
Yeah, it's very a fun, fast rock, like rock and roll song. Just
right, but
like real playful.
But it's almost like he went from Sign of the Times, talking about almost political to damn near like issues that need to be brought up to, okay, I'm gonna break y'all down now. I'm finna lift y'all up with Playing in the Sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so that's almost what he did.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it too. Like,
yeah.
I think it's a very good track. I love the album version, but I really love the version that he played in the movie.
That version he played in the movie was hot.
Yeah.
I mean, every time he played that song live, I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Namely, Bootleg Wonder Boy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, which was re-released by Sabotage, Sign of the Times Live.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Love that.
All right. You got anything else to say about it? All right. Well, moving on to track number 3 is...
Shut up already. Damn.
Is the funky
Housequake. Everybody jump up and down. Great track. Great.
One of the funkiest dance tracks he's
Yes,
ever done, without a doubt.
Tell me who in this house know about the quake? We do. Bullshit. Yo, Housequake was all that. Yeah. That was one of my favorite songs today and back then when it first came out. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite songs on the album.
Yeah. I like it when he did it live too in the movie.
Same here.
So.
Yeah, great performance by the way. Yeah. So, great. I mean, it's just. I mean, like the music, you could definitely hear like reminiscent of like James Brown a little bit. You know, thrown in there. You know, like with the horns and everything. So, and also, this is one of the songs that's credited to Prince's alter ego, Camille. Which also, let me plug this in too. By the way, this album is consists of 3 canceled projects that Prince worked on, which was Dream Factory with the Revolution, Camille, and Crystal Ball, the original Crystal Ball. So that's all I wanted to say about that.
Right quick, do you think Crystal Ball would, if we're going by the original configuration, would have been a better record than Sign of the Times?
You know, me and you had this conversation before in the past. I said that I think it would have been a better album, but now after listening to this, you know, for the past, you know, month or so,
I'm still conflicted. I don't know.
I don't know.
That original Crystal Ball configuration is great. That's another video though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm pretty much satisfied with this one.
Oh yeah, I love Sign of the Times. I love it.
But I mean, the only song that, well, other than like The Ball and Rebirth of the Flesh,
which we still need.
Yeah.
Studio, you know what I'm saying? A legit copy.
Yeah. Like official release from Prince, but it's really hard to say which ones would have been better. I think both of them would have been, you know, classics.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. So
Alright, so what we got next? The Ballad of Dorothy Parker, which hands down is my favorite Prince track of all time.
Really?
The Ballad of Dorothy Parker.
I did not know that.
The Ballad of Dorothy Parker. This track is phenomenal.
This is actually my sister's all-time favorite Prince song.
Phenomenal.
At least I know it's like one of the 2 or 3. Definitely.
Phenomenal. Like I love Prince tracks, but if I was stuck on a desert island, I could only pick one. Ballad of Dorothy Parker would be it.
Okay, that's what's up. I mean,
again, I love this song. This song is all that.
Yeah, it definitely is. Again, this is another one of my personal favorite tracks on the album. Yeah, I would. This would be in like the top 5.
Yeah,
without a doubt. Along with Housequake.
Right.
And 3 other tracks, which we'll get to in the next video.
Yes, sir.
So, but definitely great song. Mixing it with a little jazz.
Right.
In there.
Yeah, it's just smooth, man.
Very smooth. I mean, you can play this on the radio today.
Oh yeah.
And the song is just like mind blowing. Yeah,
let me get a fruit cocktail. I ain't too hungry.
Yeah.
Dorothy laughed. She said that sound like a real man to me. That shit hot.
Yeah. You know what? I think for me, I think this is probably the smoothest.
Yeah.
Tracks he's ever produced.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like the opening drum beat. Dun dun. Dun dun.
Yeah, that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah. Love it. Next song is It.
Oh man, it is. If I was to describe it, I would
straightforward
to the point.
To the point.
I want to do it, baby, all the time. Like, you know, I love this song. And then, like, I think it is another song that could have been radio friendly. Not back then, but like right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's all everybody want to do nowadays, it seems like.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, I love it. Yeah. It all that.
Yeah, I think the music itself goes hard.
Yeah.
Like the drum beat, it just hits you like right in your rib.
Right.
Like, So.
I think about it, baby, all the time. All right.
Yeah.
Cause when we do it, girl, it's so divine. All right. Like just that context when he say so divine. Oh my God. Back to sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like having sex, you just think it's just like the final frontier, dog. That's what
I think. Not to cut you off, but I think my favorite lyric is when he says, "I could be guilty for my honesty."
Right, yeah.
But I got to tell you what you mean to me.
Right, yeah.
You know, so.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's pretty heavy. So what's next?
Slow Love, I think.
No, Starfish and Coffee.
Starfish and oh my God. Oh my Lord. Hold it. Starfish and Coffee. I just want to hold this if you don't mind. Can I hold this?
You can hold it, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, you know the people still need to see that album. So go ahead and just no. I'm just saying just hold it.
Okay, my bad.
You know, but just let them admire the album itself. Man.
Doing it. Do it.
But Starfish and Coffee. You over there having a flashback moment of
that's it.
Somewhere wherever you was at.
Oh man, but yo, Starfish and Coffee, great song. Great song. I think Starfish and Coffee one of the best songs off of this album. I think is written well, very well. You know, versus a lot of songs Prince had done previously, especially with the message that's incorporated with it. You know what I'm saying? So Starfish and Coffee is definitely probably in my top 15.
Of all time?
Of all time, yeah, Starfish and Coffee. Just like a lot of these songs off here, I think will probably be in my top 15 though. Probably, you know, so.
Yeah, it's a very, I don't know. It sort of reminds me of like a very kind of a like a kiddie
right
nursery type
right.
of like dreamy
Right.
type of record. But I've always loved this album. I mean, I'm sorry, I love this. I do love the album, but I always love this song itself.
Yeah.
You know, I remember the first time I heard it was because my sister had owned the cassette. So that was the first time I ever heard Starfish and Coffee. It was just like real. It's just it's a real catchy tune, like you know. So
Yes, sir.
definitely, yeah.
All right.
Great song.
Slow Love.
Which Slow Love was actually co-written with Carol Davis. I think that was her name. I believe.
Carol Davis.
Mm-hmm.
You might find it surprising what I'm about to say. Back in the day, I used to love Slow Love. Not that fond of it today.
Really?
I like it. You know what I'm saying? But it may be like my least favorite song on the album right now.
Oh. Huh. Well,
I mean, I like it.
Right.
I like it, but it's just my least favorite.
Well, you know what I find so interesting about this song, you don't hear too many Prince fans, at least I don't hear too many talk about it or bring it up as one of like the, I guess, like one of their favorite ballads or great, you know, love songs.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's a very nice love song.
Yes,
it gives you, it kind of brings in that whole romantic vibe rather than something like Do Me Baby or Scandalous.
I wouldn't put it in that class of Prince slow cuts. I don't know. It don't, like the falsetto ain't there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a song like Scandalous just oozes like sex. And you know, whatever you want to think about sex. Or especially like a song like Do Me Baby.
Yeah.
You know.
I would put this, like I said, I think this is one of his, I don't know, you have like Prince slow ballads, like you said, is more catered towards more the sexual.
Yeah.
This is more like the more slow dancing, romantic.
Right.
You know,
like the other songs is just let's get into it.
Yeah.
You know.
So, but overall, I enjoyed the song. I prefer the live version from the movie better than the the album
the live version is off the hook.
Yeah. But other than that, I enjoyed it. So.
Well, next is Hot Thing, Belly 21. Yo, hot. I mean, just smoking hot track. You know, I love this song. This song is all that. Really.
I think this is one of, when it comes to dance tracks, one of the funkiest.
Yeah, but it's not revered as that though. When you really think about it, when people talk about Prince dance tracks, don't nobody ever mention Hot Thing.
No, they really don't. But it is a
it is
a dance track. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just one of the best though.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
One of my favorites.
I mean, I think the music, the beat itself, like you throw that on the club now, the track just goes hard, like.
Dum dum dum.
Like.
I
mean, it could. Man.
Ooh ooh.
Yeah, it's
Hot Thing cold.
It's great.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Great song.
All right. Next.
Now this is a lot of Prince fans' favorite.
Forever in My Life. I love this song. Which it was played at JFK Jr.'s. That was his first dance at his wedding.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You know what I'm saying? That, according to the Oprah interview.
Right.
You know, if y'all seen the Oprah interview, but Forever in My Life, you talk about love. You know what I'm saying? This is the song that exudes love. If I was ever to get remarried again, I would come down the aisle on this song. That's how much this song means to me. I love that song so much.
Well, you know, I think this was, you know, it's been said that this song was inspired by him talking about Susanna Melvoin.
Right.
You know, Wendy's twin sister.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely, when you listen to it compared to a lot of the songs on the previous albums, his previous albums, you can definitely hear a level of maturity from, you know, his relationships, about his
right,
about his whatever woman he's involved involved with at the time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and I think it is a song where I think all men who get to that level, when they find that special woman, they kind of get to that point to where they kind of feel what he was talking about.
Right.
You know, there comes a time in every man's life
when
he gets tired
of fooling around.
You know, juggling hearts
in a tree ring circus.
You know,
oh man,
so,
lovely.
And it also kind of gives you like a gospel type of feel to it too.
True.
You know, especially in the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So you know, this concludes right now
Part one
of our Sign of the Times album review. I just want to go on the album right quick, and I want to show y'all what the inserts look like. And one of my favorite pictures.
One of mine too, yeah.
Of Prince. Right here.
Yeah. That's it right there.
This is one of my favorite pictures of Prince. Right here. I think that's hot.
Why don't you zoom in there? Here, let me help you out there a little bit. You know.
That's what's up. You know, so that concludes part one of our interview. I said interview, our review of Sign of the Times album. We'll be back shortly, part two.
Part two.
And this is the Purple Underground. And we're out. Peace. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.